Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, this might be the least appropriate drink for somebody like me. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I am inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my classic PlayStation shirt. Yeah. I love me some video games, and I'm a PlayStation fanboy. Like, openly and proudly admit it. I've been playing video games ever since I was basically old enough to play video games. And, growing up, I had an NES. It was other people's, like uncles and aunts' NESs, but, I got to play it. Eventually got my own Genesis. That was my first proper Brandon system. Eventually got a Super NES, what have you. But it wasn't until I got my PlayStation that I paid for with my Christmas money and some help from some family members, to be fair, that I really felt like I'd found my system. That was my system. And I love the original PS1. PS2 is still a great system. PS3, but the PS1, it always has my heart. If you ever want to talk about video game or nerd shit, by the way, hit me up in the comments. We can chat a bit. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why is this potentially the least appropriate thing that I could review? Well, folks, that's because it happens to be... Boom! This is from Redcon1. This is their Total War ready-to-drink pre-workout drink. Yeah, no, because when you think of Brandon Wenzel, you think about all the workouts that he does. Yeah, I don't know, man. I found this at a gas station, and I was like, So, intense energy and focus, powerful, complete pre-workout. When to take 30 it's talking about 30 minutes prior to training. I'm going to go get some Panda Express after this. So, let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like this. Sure, and we'll go, ha ha ha! I will say the branding on this is just terrible. Like, it's just so busy. But whatever, it's not my company, so. And I figured I'd do this now, because it was like, I don't know how long this stuff will stay good in my fridge, so I was like, screw it. Yeah, I doubt when they came up with this, they're like, yeah, there'll be a fat guy in a PlayStation shirt in his car reviewing it before he gets Panda Express. That's our market. Shaky, 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 shaky. In my head, I thought it was going to be like maybe coffee or like maybe like a muscle milk type of thing, but it's not. Holy shit, 365 milligrams of caffeine. God damn. Okay. To be fair, I did wake up like an hour ago, so like, give me a little boost, I guess. I didn't. Okay. Combats muscle fatigue. To be fair, if I save most of it, I can drink it later before I go to work. Like, I actually do a lot at work. Like, I bounce around quite a bit, so. It's okay. It's kind of fruity tasting. Sucralose, so it's probably zero sugar. Are you zero sugar? Green tea. It has got a lot of shit in it. It doesn't actually say if it's zero sugar. It's really weird how it's set up with the supplement facts. Like, you'd get like the fat content, the sugar and stuff, but it's not like that. This is weird. Okay, whatever. I'm just here to tell you how it tastes. Kind of tastes like a flat energy drink. Yeah, that's really where I'm going with it. Especially because of that sucralose aspect to it. A lot of energy drink companies like to use sucralose as their sweetener, so that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. It's not bad. Like, there's nothing unpleasant about it, but I wouldn't say that it's anything I want to drink. Which, to be fair, it's a pre-workout thingamajig, what the fuck ever. So it's, it's obviously doing its own specific thing. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not, again, it's just nothing really remarkable. Like I said, a little bit fruity. It's got a little bit of a tanginess, almost bordering on sour. I'm guessing that's probably to help kind of dilute the sucralose flavor a little bit. Which, to be fair, even though I'm guessing it's zero sugar, again, because it's so weird how this is set up. There's a grasshopper in my car. I have a whole bunch of grasshoppers near me. What's up, buddy? Come here. No. I'm willing to handle you, but you gotta not jump at my face. That part of things isn't cool. There. Come here. Get you? No. There we go. Anyway, back when I was a kid, I could catch those things like nobody's fucking business. Now I'm fat and old. But anyway, going back to the review, the non-cricket based review. It's okay. Like I said, tastes kind of like a flat energy drink. Doesn't taste bad, doesn't taste, particularly amazing. It's okay. It's obviously not marketed at me, so... But two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No, and kind of, depending on who you are. For me, this has no significant value outside of, I guess, maybe a shit ton of caffeine. I mean, like I said, depending, it could be potentially useful for me before going to work. But, I think I'll just do what I, normally do, which is just, make sure I stay really hydrated when I'm at work. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, I came into this pretty understanding it wasn't going to be a product for me, but in terms of the flavor and what it's offering, I mean, again, it's nothing bad, even a little bit, but again, it just kind of tastes like a flat energy drink. I don't really need that. But here's the thing, if I'm recommending it, like I said, depends on the type of person that you are. If we're talking about, you are that, workout gym person or, just, in your own personal life, what have you, where, maybe this could be a viable product for you. And mind you, I am not going to go over there and sign off on any of its claims about, sustained energy endurance, combats I'm not a food scientist. I'm talking specifically about the flavor of it. If you're somebody who pre-workout stuff is something that, you either utilize already or something you look into, in terms strictly of flavor, this isn't awful. It's not great, it's nothing special, but it's not awful, so if you want to get your pre-workout on, I'm sure you could do worse. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly workout-tastic rest of your life. Because even if I don't work out, which realistically I should, but we should all do better for ourselves, let's be honest. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes. Folks, when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, let me know, because again, man, like even back in my, working out days, because I did have them, back in like my 20s and stuff, do you get down with the pre-workout stuff? Do you feel like it's a benefit to you? What have you? Because I don't know, back when I was doing that stuff, I just fucking went into the gym every other day and, just lift weights one day, do some cardio the next time that I went through and kind of tried to alternate it. That worked out okay for me. I lost about 50 pounds, was doing pretty good at the time. But let me know your thoughts on it. Anyway.